I sure did.
Today is Tuesday, February 6, 2024. This is Taylor.
And Scarlett with the morning announcements. Here's Miss Charbonneau
with some amazing news.
Good morning, Bobcats. I don't know if you can see. I'm dressed like one of my favorite characters. Okay, he's not my absolute favorite, but I did have this outfit, just laying around. Miss Charbonneau's got a couple of them. So I know a lot of people are out there twinning with their favorite characters. By the way, I am not the Cat in the Hat from The Cat in the Hat. I'm the Cat in the Hat from The Cat in the Hat Comes Back. What, you've never read this one? You've only read the first one? What are you waiting for? Oh, this one is so much different than the first one. You won't believe it. It has the same characters, but the storyline totally different. You will enjoy this, and you learn about all the other cats that are out there. Did you know there's cat A and B and C and D and E and F? Oh my goodness, there's lots of other Cat in the Hats. You'll have to figure that out. All right, so teachers, listen up. If you have lots of twinning people, find their book if you can, or gather all those cute characters. Take a couple pictures of those cuties. We'd love to see them on our different types of social media and probably on our website. So if you get those pictures taken, please send them to me or Miss Murphy or Miss McChrystal, and we will make sure that they get out to the websites and the social media. Also, make sure when you're taking those pictures, those students have permission to be posted on those sites. So get those cute pictures. We've got lots of them out there. I'm going to be busy all day with our book fair. I have a full schedule and no breaks today. So what are we dressing up like tomorrow? Tomorrow we are dressing for success, but it didn't quite clarify what it is. So let me tell you, you're supposed to dress for the career that you want. What do you want to be when you grow up? Do you want to be a farmer? Do you want to be a mechanic? Do you want to be a school bus driver? Do you want to be a doctor? Oh, wait till you see what I dress as tomorrow. I can't wait for the career that I really want. I know teachers are like, what, don't you have a career? I do have a career, and I love this career, but I dress like this all the time. So I'm going to show you the next career that I'm going to have. All right, book fair is going on. So teachers, if you're signed up for bringing your students up for book fair, please remember to bring, or have your students bring, a book to read while they are here. If they are not shopping, they need to read quietly. Because, especially today, we also have kindergarten coming up here for specials. So I'm going to have my normal chaos of book fair shopping going on, along with kindergartners listening to a story. So that's a lot going up in the media center. Please make sure you help out by bringing an extra book to sit and read while your friends are shopping. So let me see. My phone seems to be going off. I just want to make sure I have no other messages. Nope, that looks like it. So remember tomorrow, dress for the career that you want to be when you grow up. Bring a book to the book fair if you are coming up here to shop. And Thursday is reading night. I'm getting so excited. There's so many activities that are going to be going on, and we're going to give you some different maps to go with so that you'll know where to go to find all the fun things to do and when you need to arrive at those locations. So I can't wait. Are you going to reading night? Raise your hand if you want to come. Did you talk to your parents about it yet? You need to talk to them so that you get a ride here to the reading night. So make sure we get that done too. That's all I have. Back to my anchors.
New teacher Bobcat meeting rescheduled. Progress alerts go home this week. Do you hope you got a good grade?
Sure do, don't you?
Here's what's for lunch.
Are you hungry? I sure am.
Me too. Mini cheesy calzones.
Marinara cup.
Ultimate beef nachos.
Ultimate layered bean nachos.
Salsa cup.
Lettuce, tomato, and cheese salad cup.
Layered bean dip.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
And a moment of silence. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for a moment of silence.
You may now be seated.
Teachers, all buses are in. You may now take your attendance.
Teachers, all buses are in. You may now take your attendance.
Stay tuned for the video.
That's all the news for now. Have a tremendous Tuesday, Bobcats.
That wasn't the longest I've done that though.
No, because he just showed the whole this thing. You know, like where you go into like the PSET.
Oh, now my struggle on.
Good morning, Bobcats. This is Miss Ramos, your school counselor, and I am here like every other month to introduce to you our character trait for the month of February. But I have some special guests to introduce before that. My guests are
Taylor,
Hi, Taylor.
Eleanor.
Hi, Eleanor. I am so happy you guys are here with us today. So we are here to introduce that one character trait. Do you guys know what it is?
Yes.
Okay, don't say it yet. What do we do first?
Drum roll.
All right, drum roll, please. Character trait for the month of February is compassion. Compassion means caring about others and treating others with kindness, and to feel a strong desire to help people in need. So it's just wanting to help others. Now, Eleanor, you had a great example that you kind of gave me earlier. Can you go ahead and say it again?
I was in a restaurant and we looked out the window and there was a homeless person laying next to a dumpster. And I asked my mom if we could give them food, and she said when we left the restaurant we could get them a to-go order. But while we were sitting outside, we watched as a homeless shelter car came and picked them up because it was like -5 degrees. Because in Alaska, we have a lot of homeless cars that drive homeless people to shelters because there's a lot more in Alaska.
Yeah,
And it's
also
colder.
so cold, exactly. Why do you think you felt that strong desire to help them?
Because if I wouldn't like it if I was in -5 degrees lying next to a dumpster.
Absolutely. So you kind of took that moment, saw that person, and just felt bad because you put yourself in those shoes. You said, I would not like to be outside in this weather. I would not like to be hungry outside. And you looked for a way to help them. And you didn't get to because someone picked them up, but the fact that that was in your heart, that's beautiful. So I hear you guys actually have a story to read to us today. What is it called?
The heart.
Oh my gosh, I just said the heart. That's amazing. So I guess compassion has a lot to do with the heart. So what is the story? Go ahead.
Our society often operates on extrinsic value. Intrinsic means from the outside, something out of our control, like being supermodel, pretty, or born a millionaire. But those things don't matter as much as our intrinsic value. Intrinsic means inside. Who we are inside matters more than what we happen to be on the outside. What is in our heart matters most of all.
Ooh, that is powerful. So extrinsic are things that are kind of out of our control, right? It's the outside. So you are kind of not, you don't have a choice on how you were born and how you look. Those things kind of just happen. You don't have a choice on if your parents are millionaires or not, or if you're super tall, or if you're shorter. You don't have as much control of those things. But you do have control on what's inside, what's in your inside, intrinsic, what's inside. The word kind of says it, okay? So that means that you have control over how kind you are, how compassionate you are, how you treat others. So if you're mean, that's also a choice. If you're doing mean things to others, if you're treating others unkindly and unfairly, that is a choice that you're making. So how do you want your light to shine? So go ahead and continue the story.
Extrinsic things are often based on luck. You can't control if you look like a supermodel. You can't control if you are 7 feet tall and can dunk a basketball, but you can control how you treat people and how you shine from the inside. You can control what is in your heart. See, who you are on the inside can complement and complete who you are on the outside. Intrinsic value can stand on its own because what you are on the inside shines through and makes your outsides brighter.
That is I love that story. The heart. So have you ever met somebody that kind of shined from inside out? Can you tell me a little bit about how they were?
I met a person and she was really nice because every time she saw me, she would say, it was a teacher in my when I was in third grade, and even if I wasn't in her class, every time I walked by her in the hallway, she would say hello and my name, even though I wasn't in her class.
That's awesome. So they kind of went out of their way to greet you and call you by name and let you know that they kind of saw you and knew you and wanted to make sure that they greeted you. Do you have an example?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people, like, I forgot where I was, but I was at this place and I went there a couple other times and I seen those people there and I think there was a reason for it because once I went there, we all ended up knowing each other and now we're friends.
Good. So they were kind of there together and they made sure to include you and now you're all friends, right? So that's also someone who shows compassion. Seeing someone, if you're alone, is that one person that comes over to you and includes you, is that person that if you fall and everyone else is laughing, they're not laughing because they know they wouldn't like that to be done to them. They're going over and they're helping you up and they're supporting you. So this month, I kind of want to take a pledge. Do you guys want to take the pledge with me?
Yes.
Okay, you guys can repeat after me. I pledge to be
I pledge to be
open-minded.
open-minded,
Oh, you guys have to be louder than that. Open-minded
open-minded,
and willing to learn
and willing to learn
from those who are different from me.
from those who are different from me.
All right, Bobcats, this month I am looking for students who are showing compassion, who are treating others with kindness, putting themselves in other people's shoes, and who are just being good friends. So I look forward to celebrating those Bobcats at the end of the month. Have a great day, Bobcats.